Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I think we have a match, maybe? I'm not too sure. I'm trying to get this to work. But if we do, we're going into it now. Doesn't work. That's interesting. But it will just be me that's casting right now. Starbot is understandably a little bit tired. So I will just see if I can get this to work real quick. Yeah, it will just be me, and it's been quite a long time since I've casted myself, so I'm looking forward to it. I might. Let's see if a invite has gone in. No, it's not. Dio video player has installed. That's fantastic. But yeah, it has been quite a while since I've casted myself, so it's gonna be interesting, because casting by yourself is a lot harder. Jesus. Speaking is a lot harder too. It is a lot harder because not only do I have to get the production, I also have to say all the interesting and smart things that both Tutorobot or Jesse says. So, I have to think of all of that, but only one person. So it's a little bit tougher, but I think I might be able to do it if I can get into a game.
You are now self-muted.
There we go. We don't annoy the other players. So we haven't got one yet. I can't, unfortunately, not get the program we made to work. This is riveting television. So let's see here. Where's that? Is it in data? That might be it. Might be in data.
Nothing, I just...
Echo, no. Or maybe. No.
Oh, here's Tolerin.
Oh god, I can hear people seeing me.
In my lobby. In our lobby, actually.
No, it's not Ubisoft, that's Oculus it's called. That's what it's called. I think. Wait. Oh, there we go. Now it works. Okay, so it does look like we're going into a game.
No, you're joining, fuck!
Oh, sorry, internet, but I have some casting to do for the North American Cup here. Oh, hello. Let's go into There we go. Okay, it does look like they've waited for me, which I do appreciate. There we go. So, we'll go into it here. I'm not actually sure who is playing. I do believe it's Kangarillas versus someone. I'll figure that out in a bit. That's not as important as actually getting to the game here. So, this is for those that usually watch our thing. Oh god. Oh well. For those that usually watch our thing, this is the North American, so it's a little bit of a different strategy, a little bit of a different field of view apparently, because I started off with one. So, a really fast play here from Strumbitsky and co. will make sure they get the first 2 points from the game. I'll just fix the that should actually work, right? That should work. It's gonna work. I really hope this is gonna work. Hey, it works! My god, okay, if things are set up to work, they actually work. Who knew? Who knew? So, team names will be next. I'll figure those out in a bit. If somebody has the team names and can send it to me in chat, that would be fantastic. But until now, I'm not too sure who it is. So it's going to be orange team and blue team. Blue team does seem to have the disc for a little bit here. Unfortunately, Idafo can't quite grab it. He will grab it after a little bit. So he has only one player to grab it too. That is unfortunate. Strumbitsky will take this back. And Sealable Bag and Strumbitsky don't really play together that well, apparently, because they try to grab it out of each other's hands. This might be a little bit of a mistake here. It will certainly cost them possession, maybe even cost them a goal. No, Loveridge will grab this back, have a really really, well, a decent clear here. Idefo will grab this to start with. So, let's see if he can hold on to it. Doesn't look like it. A sealable back grabs this. Sends it over to Strembitsky. Strembitsky not only has no one in goal, but has a clear shot. So he will get 3 more points for himself and for his team. Well, Martin, I'm not too sure who will win this one. Because I don't actually know the teams. Okay, so it's Kangaroos versus Temp Team Worst. Oh, okay. And Kangaroos are the orange team, I do believe. If you've seen some of our Echo Combat streams, you will recognize this team, as they are also, them +1 are also in the combat scene, and they are doing quite well. One of the better teams in the combat scene. And also in the Echo Arena team. They had a little bit of a great start here, because they have so much knowledge of the game, and it looks like they're kind of just going a little bit slow, going a little bit steady, getting goals when they don't need to get goals. They're already 7 points ahead, and it's what, 1.5 minutes into the game, so they don't really need that many points. They just need to get a goal here and there, make sure that the opposite team does not get a goal. So that's good. That is good. This is, I should say, this is the second round, I do believe. I'll figure that out real quick. This is the second round, so we haven't actually seen the first round. I will make sure we get the results from those, and we actually get the results from the last couple of cups, because I forgot to say them. It occurs to me now that we actually forgot to say who won, who came third, who came second. I think Gravity won. Not too sure. We will figure that out. Ooh, Loveridge actually taking that out of Strembitsky's hand. Loveridge may be able to have gotten in a better position for a boost, maybe, instead of getting that disc. That was maybe a little bit of a misplay, but they will still get the goal, get the points they so desire, get the points they so need. Need might be a bit of an overstatement, as they have 9 points to 0 here, 2 minutes into the game. Not the hardest slam we've seen ever, but it's still quite a tough one to get back from, because not only do you have to, if they were to say get 3 goals, or they need to get 3 3-pointers right now. If they wanted those, they're gonna have to get a 3-pointer here and then get a 3-pointer against a joust advantage 2 times, and against probably a little bit of a smashed morale, I could imagine, since it's tough. Being down 9 goals, it is tough, but being up 9 goals doesn't mean that you will hit every shot, as we saw here. Loveridge will go in, he will try again. Strembitsky sending over to Sealable. Sealable has a great opportunity, but Idefo, that was a good save. It's straight into the chest there of Idefo, so Idefo just kind of had to grab that, but still, good read, good opportunity. Sorry, a good read and a good save there. Sean going for a little bit of a weird boop shot there. I don't actually know if that would have gone in. Anyways, it does get saved out, so there are no points for them here. So let's see, Strembitsky coming in there, putting in 9 points. Damn, he has been he's been doing great. You got second? God damn. Yeah, we'll after this round here, we'll get to the previous cups round. So don't worry, don't worry. Let us see here. Oh, going for a shot there, unfortunately, Strembitsky just hitting the top of the shield. That is it's such a small thing to hit, but if you hit it, it will measure up your shot completely. And as we saw there, it gone from a 3-pointer to a 0-pointer, as Idefo will clear it down. Strembitsky won't be there to grab it, so they will have to. They do keep possession. Just have to get it in there. As there's no one in goal, only a 2-pointer, but still, two more points for you. At this point, you don't really need them, but it is it is 2 more points for you. It's putting you in a more secure position. It is also kind of demoralizing the team of Temp Team Worst here. And that is, it is all good for you, all bad for Team Worst. So, this is kind of a lopsided matchup, I think, because Kangaroolers have been very, very active. As we saw in the last cup, I think they won that one. I might be remembering wrong, but I think they won that one. Oh, Sean has a complete open goal there. Oh, the boost back is just a little tiny bit too slow. Whew.
Got a point. We feel accomplished.
That was unfortunate for them.
Round starting in 15, 14, 13, 12, 11.
So we may be, maybe. We'll figure it out. Might have a, I don't know. I'm just talking. So we'll get all that round thing sorted out after this here. This is of course the first round of the second round game. So it does look very much in Kangaroolers' favor. I don't think there's gonna be many surprises here as Strumbitsky gets another 2 points for himself. He has been doing most of the points, hasn't he? Yeah, Strumbitsky 11 points. But as we see again, not that many stuns. That's what I kind of want to see from blue team here, from Temp Worst. I kind of want to see just more stuns, because like, yeah, the opposing team might be better than you in a lot of ways, but if they can't play for a bit, then that doesn't matter. If you ensure that they can't set up for anything, they can't set up for a goal, they can't set up for a pass, they can't do anything with their good plays, then I mean, then the skill doesn't really matter. But it is of course a skill in and of itself to get some, we'll get some points here, but also get some stuns in. So it's a little bit of a weird one. So, oh, okay, dang tills. I would, yeah, sorry, no, well, if you can't, then that's unfortunate. Why does this keep going back to Italian? I think that's you muted. If you're in here, I think that's your fault. my interface keeps going from Italian to English, and muted, for those of you that don't know, is Italian. Oh, good intercept from Strumbitsky here. He's going for the goal, and that will just miss out. Loveridge is there to just send it in, just capitalize on that mistake. And it just looked like Temp Team Worst. Even though they've gotten some points for themselves, I think I actually missed that somehow. See, this is what happens when I cast by myself. I miss out on important shit. So they get 3 points a bit, and that will help a little bit, but it just seemed like they've given up a little. Yeah, they've kind of just, they know they're not gonna win this one. They know they're not gonna do anything fantastic.
Alright, you guys aren't dipping out of the tournament though, right?
Blue sends it back the other way.
Pretty much, yeah.
But
15 seconds.
I think they might be, yeah, they're just, you know, going out because there's really no way to win this, unfortunately.
That's not true though. It's still good practice.
I look at the teams.
So.
Nice playing with you guys.
Oh yeah, by the
One of
way.
those already left, so we're just gonna get out.
Starting
Oh,
in
wait, what?
14, 13, 12, 11, 10.
Okay, good. But yeah, does look like we're this game is more or less over. I'm not sure if they're. It looks like they're. I might have missed a round or I might have missed something. Who knows? It looks like Kangaroolers. Yeah, Kangaroolers did win this one. Temp Worst forfeit. I understand doing that because that was quite a one-sided match, and you kind of want to keep your morale a little bit for the ongoing matches because it's tough. So the Brits win.
I'll put the scores in. You guys just need to accept it.
By the way, now that I'm just here by myself casting, if anyone wants to come on and try, now would be a great time. Because we do, I mean, it's really fun to do, but unfortunately not a lot of people do it. And we do kind of need more people, because getting casters on all the games in the tournament is fantastic. That would be great to have that, but we just don't have that many people that want to cast. So if you want to try it out, let's try it out now. Let's figure it out. So that is our first round, sorry, our second round here complete. I'll just take a real quick look at what happened with I think the rankings are a bit weird. The ESL website kind of didn't really work. There were some issues there. So I can't actually see who won. But Team Gravity won all the games, so it's safe to say they won the tournament. Looks like No Fun might have been second. Yeah, No Fun might have been second, tied with Ouroboros. Okay. Okay. Things are going great. So, unfortunately, I can't actually see who won the last thing because the ESL website is kind of weird right now, but we can still keep on casting this. So, results, I do believe we have Synapse versus Animal Instinct are still going on. This was, of course, a forfeit, so it's gonna be over a little bit sooner, but that gives me time to figure out if anyone wants to cast. I mean, now's the time. I heard, wait, oh yeah. I'll just send a message real quick. Don't even worry about it. Because I realized that, like, me just alone having no one to talk to isn't as interesting. Because, yeah, I've explained it extensively now, and there's nothing really to watch because there's no game right now. I think we might. We'll probably look at the rankings for the matchups for the next round and pick one. Based on that, we might just be following Kangaroos. Might be a little bit boring if we follow Kangaroos because they are very good, so they'll just probably win all of their matches. Maybe I'm not too sure, but we'll see it. They might just be a good representation of North American play. Maybe, who knows? Oh, cool. So. It might look like we are getting a cast in here. Another one. I'll just get that set up real quick. You know what? I'll get that set up real quick. I'll have my BRB screen up for a little bit. I'll see you in just a second. And then I'll be back in just a second. You know how this works. Have a good little break. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to our third round here. This is two teams. I'm not too sure. It's Kangaroolers versus Animal Instinct. I actually have this set up, and with me now, I actually have another caster. You might have heard her before. Probably you've seen her before. It's Finity. Hello.
Hello, everyone. Just in time.
Just in time. Have you gotten into spectate?
Yes, I have. Oh, it bounced off his head. Well,
That was a
What can
bounce
I
off
say?
ahead to a setup. That was fantastic.
yes.
I don't actually have this
That
set
was
up.
a very fast play there.
That was quite interesting. That was a really good. What's it called? He capitalized on anything he saw. He saw, hey, well, there's this there, there's a goal there. I'll send it in. So Kangaroolers. Kangaroolers. There we go. Fortunately, the team names are a bit wrong.
Right.
It's not Team Nasty and the Brits. It's Animal Instinct versus Kangaroolers.
Animal Instinct. All right. So, though they sent the pass down to no one. It's been cleared by the. Yes.
Okay, by Speedy V sending up here to Rockstiden. Rockstiden over to Kjol Young. Kjol Young has an open goal here. He just needs to get it in, but unfortunately, that ring around the goal is not where you want it to be. Even though it's a little bit harder to hit. But still. So, Speedy. They are really the weird setups here, because it's not really a setup. It's just kind of a frantic.
Oh, here we are. They're setting up now. Oh, there we go. Yep.
Very European setup. I don't know if that's European or just a standard setup.
Yeah.
Because you guys do it all the time. Oh, by the way, if you didn't realize, Finity was playing on Tryhard. We saw her, I think, one game versus
Backlash.
someone. Backlash. No, Ouroboros, as they're called.
Oh, that's it. Oh, yes. Change now.
Ouroboros. We had the whole story of that name. But yeah, we saw her playing against Ouroboros. They did win that one, I do believe. I'm not too sure.
Yes, we
My
did.
memory's not good.
Right. So it's Kangaroolers, right?
It is Kangaroolers. Kangaroolers has
Yes,
this
not
now.
Brits. Oh, right.
Ooh, good pass back. Probably a wise decision there.
Some good passes going on here. Beautiful, beautiful play. What can I say?
Great setup. Good execution there. And again, they're doing this thing that I say it every time. I don't really I don't understand why you'd be upside down, because it doesn't really help you, and a lot of people disagree.
Well, I think it matters that they're all upside down, so they are all on the same level, and it's quite disorientating for the other team especially. But let's see what Animal Instinct is going to do now. Looking at his options.
That was a bit
Oh, he tried.
weird.
Yeah, he tried to make a ballsy pass there, but it just intercepted. And there you go. It seems like Animal Instinct aren't spreading out in the right places to get passes to connect. So, yeah, obviously Kangaroolers will capitalize on that easily.
Yeah. And Kangaroos are just, they have shown themselves both in Echo Combat and in Echo Arena. They've shown themselves to be really, really good at capitalizing on a player out of position, or a slight mistake in a pass, or whatever it is. If there's a mistake, they're really always on point.
Alright, let's see what they do now. Oh!
Yeah.
Well, they weren't expecting that.
So that there, yeah, just a slight
Out of
mistake in
nowhere!
not getting that fast enough. Loveridge out of nowhere, and that's what happens. Another 3 points for Kangaroolers. Need to turn you down. There we go. I have
Don't
my
turn
whole
me down, Lauren. Don't turn me
mixing
down.
setup. It's just my. It's this whole setup is just bad, but I'm getting it fixed. So don't even
Well, Animal
worry about it.
Instinct have had a rough start. They need to take care with their passes. See,
Oh,
well, that he just recovered the disc.
that actually looked planned. Actually, because he wasn't even going for the disc, he was letting.
I don't think that was planned.
Might not have been
pass
planned. Might just have
again.
been a really good instant sort of playing thing here. But Silverback has this disc. He has no one really in his path.
it seems like Animal Instinct needs to use their instincts a bit better in kind of staying anchored and not. This is the issue that I'm having right now on my own team. It's staying anchored when receiving a pass. Although it's not so much when we're passing around the arena. It's in front of goal. I have a tendency to kind of float a bit, and then it makes all the difference when you can push off a surface. So if Animal Instinct can actually stay anchored and just make the passes, then you know, that's already a lot better than how they start. But it seems like they're a bit wild and not very calculated, and Kangaroos is definitely the favoured team here, I think.
Yeah, they've just been playing a lot more, and I don't really, because we don't really know how much they've been scrimming, how much all the entities have been like playing together. But it does seem Kangaroos are a little bit more on point. Of course, as I say that, they miss a pass, but usually they're a lot more on point with their passes, a lot more on point with their plays in general, because they're just more used to the game, because they've been playing it more.
Strumbits just take it right out of his hands there.
That was good. That was a good little setup. They just have to get the goal now. So, unfortunate missed pass there, of which we'll give it back.
Well, they're maintaining control. It is a bit chaotic, but well, Animal Instinct is doing quite well in brawling. Just not so great with the passes. That's a good clear coming out now. A bit of a fight. Animal Instinct were chained, but Strembitzy is a great brawler. He
really is. So Loveridge here, sending it down. Unfortunately, he can't quite get it to Sealable Bag. He will grab it after a little bit, and Strembitsky will grab that almost failed pass. It is a lot of clears and just boosts after. Like, the boost almost seems like an afterthought at this point. It's just not fast enough. So I will just...
It's a race, it's a race! It was stealing right out of his hands at the last moment, and a calculated pass there. That was an attempt, I think, to go on the ramp on the roof there, but it went into his hands. Kangaroos maintaining control already, setting up passes.
Got some bits.
There we
go.
Goal.
Back here, Strembitsky. They're going for a lot of passes here, maybe an excessive amount, but the slam dunk will come out here from Kangaroos. Yeah, I think I said this to you before when we were just talking, and I think Kangaroos are probably gonna win a fair few of their matches, but it's also they do show off what NA is good at in a lot of cases, because they have been, you know, upping their game. They have been playing quite a bit. They are quite good players. So we might stick with them, we might not. Who knows?
See,
with the disc here.
some good marking coming out from. That was a nice conversion, stylish, but I didn't see what happened. Was that going in as a 3 or?
I think that was going in as a 3, but let's face it here, they don't really need the points. They do. Wait, it's the opposite team. Oh god, yeah, it is the opposite team. Well, they don't really need the points anyway, because it's 30 seconds. They need 10 more points. Had it been a 3, it would have been 9 more points, which isn't impossible. It's just very, very, very unlikely.
Near to impossible.
Yeah, it's right next to it. It is quite a tough one, and you have to work against the Joust every time. And especially with the team as good as Kangaroos, every time I say they're good, they just fuck up. It's every time. God, people are just showering bits. Thank you, Dougie. So, Loveridge with the disc here, only 9 seconds left.
Well, here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1.
There we go.
I mean, it's obvious who's the stronger team.
It is.
So either it's not Team Nasty. Is it still Team Nasty and Brits team?
It's Animal Instinct and Kangaroos.
Okay, so it's
But,
fixed on your yeah.
It is. I have my own little overlay here.
Animal Instinct needs to, I think, stop acting like animals and calculate where they're passing and stay anchored. And I think that's
right to. Oh, okay. They haven't played it yet. Okay.
Everybody knows that.
But yeah, I do agree. They have to
playing on land is
play more as a team.
the only real way.
They're very aggressive, but they haven't got the established like places to be when they pass. Like they're playing too aggressive for what they can actually achieve. Like they're not getting very good passes. If anything, they should play a bit more defensively, stay closer together. That's what I think, at least.
They should go for a little more slow play.
Yeah, a bit slower and a bit closer together, because they're playing very aggressively, but the passes aren't connecting. So, you know, from what I understand with Kuo Young, he's a bit overconfident. Not sure about Speedy or Rox, but I do know that Kuo Young does have a tendency to be a bit overconfident. So I think it could save them a lot of bad plays if they play a bit more defensively against Kangarillas.
Yeah, and I think one of the things they do is they don't really have. It seems like they don't have an established strategy. They have an idea, and they go sort of, okay, you'll go there, and then we'll pass it around, then we'll get a goal. Like that's not how that works. You need to say, okay, the setup for the goal is like this. We are going to pass it until this.
Really. It's like they all have their own ideas of what they're going to be doing, but they're not really playing as a team, as well as Kangarillas are. Now, they're not bad individual players, but they are up against, you know, some of the best team like in NA. So they need to pull the teamwork back, be less aggressive, and play realistically to their strengths. So
yeah, ooh, a really fast joust here from Kangarillas. It will unfortunately get stolen away by Speedy V, who are playing a little bit slower. It's almost like they're watching on stream.
They are.
Rock's going for, I think that was a shot on goal. He will not make it.
Alright, it's looking better for Animal Instinct, but it's looking a bit better.
I'm not too sure what's going on, but we're getting a lot of bits, so it's fine. Kuo Young just missing out the disc here, Rock's Titan. We'll see if he can get that back, but Strembitsky will be there to send it straight to Kuo Young.
With the attempt on goal, but it misses.
Oh, that is an unfortunate miss there.
Kangarillas all over on the pressure. They're already on the pass. They're very quick. They know when to push. Here we go.
Going for that. Going for very aggressive play, and it does work out. Please, Ducky, please stop.
What's Ducky doing?
He is just constantly showering bits.
Bits?
Bits. It's the little cheer thing
I
you
see.
can do. It's weird. Well, I think he's going up to 100.
Well, I do sense a bit of a change in Animal Instinct, but again, they're playing a bit too aggressively now. Still, I think.
Yeah. I think that's. They're playing a little bit like it's an advanced puck game.
He just missed a very basic pass.
Oh, that was good though. Strembitsky with a great. That was a great shot. I don't know if you saw it. That was almost a slap shot, straight into the bottom of the goal. Good one. Thank you, Booty. Booty. Whatever. And hey, Ali. So. Let's see what will happen. Oh no, can we stop that sound? Oh shit. Well, please talk a little bit while I fix this.
What sound was that? Oh, there's a nice little duck from Kuo Young, so he's buying his time now. Good pass. It's a 1v1. Oh, it's a 2v1. I correct myself. 2v1 by Animal Instinct, and they successfully secured a 2-pointer. Yeah, I'm not sure what Kangarillas was doing there, but it's now Kangarillas' joust advantage. So I expect a more premeditated, better passing play from those guys. So now is a good time for Animal Instinct to bring the aggression.
It is. I think.
Do it. All upside down like bats. He makes it
like
clear.
animals, almost. But oh yeah, that was
Oh, I.
good setup. Good setup. That was probably premeditated because they boosted all the way down. They knew it was gonna go all the way to the end, and they just had to get a player there who could kind of finish it off. Another 2 points for them. Pretty good.
The thing with teams that have strategies and they've practiced them enough times to, you know, do a general play around most teams that, you know, things that are premeditated are successful. So let's see what Animal Instinct is going to do now.
Yeah. Let's hope they do something interesting. They're actually going for what looks to be a sort of...
Speedy's
Wow,
punched out. He's not in a very good position right now. Still floating. Alright. Cure Young with the quarterback. Being supportive, but it's a missed pass. Pass again. Whoa, and a wild slap. I think that was an attempt to pass there, but these guys are very animalistic. Very wild. Alright. Trying to re-grab now. I think they were trying to chain boost there, but Strem was already on the stack and they got punched out. They're setting up now, Kangarillas. Oh!
Going for it here. Oh, and Loveridge going for the slam dunk. Pretty good. Oh, I think it stopped. Wait. God damn it, it hasn't stopped. Ducky, I hate you.
What's the issue?
It's like a bit notification that keeps going on because you donated 100 bits in like one at a time. So I'll just figure out how to turn that off. God damn it, Ducky. And yeah, but it does look like again, Kangarillas are a really strong team. Animal Instinct is kind of doing some things that might work here and there, but Kangarillas is just a better, more established team.
Yes.
So go.
Banks it off the side there on the attempt on goal. Coming out with a clear. Sealable is ready to intercept. He's got it. Alright, Animal Instinct is all over this disc now. They know that they're going all out.
So, here we go, Strabitsky with the disc, sending it over to his teammate of Loveridge. Loveridge has, well, he has a couple of players on top of him. So, doing the wise choice of sending it over to his open player here, going for a bounce shot. Won't quite connect.
These guys chained. What are they gonna do? Oh, and great reflexes from Loveridge. That was nice.
That was good. That was fantastic. So, God damn it. Okay, I'll turn that off. Shit. Oh well.
Well, Animal Instinct look a bit floppy right now.
Floppy.
Floppy. That's the only word I can think of. It was just Rox Titan's body language I read. He was just a bit
floppy.
A bit floppy. Alright, Strem with the disc. It's a very bouncy attempt on a pass or a clear, a bit of both there. But they're taking their time. Nail slot attempt! Oh, just made it!
I mean, they are going for the long shots here, even when they don't need it. But Kangarillas is just kind of showing off that, yeah, we've been playing, we've been doing good, we've been really keeping up with the times, we've been keeping up with our general team play, and that is showing. That is just showing off. I mean, I know I've said this a couple of times, but it's just so apparent in this 2:16 with a minute left. So, the event extension. Goddamn. Oh well. Speedy V setting it down and going for a failed boost. Unfortunately, that might have converted into a goal. They might still do it actually. There's only one in goal, so there's a 2v1 here. A good duck into a slam dunk.
See, these guys fluctuate with confidence. I don't think they have a good balance of premeditated strategies. They kind of just throw themselves out there with confidence, but really when you're up against one of the best teams in NA, you need to have discipline. You need to be less aggressive when you have the disc, and you need to just talk and have strategies in place before you do anything. So yeah, that goal was stylish, but
I mean, but I
pressure.
kind of
pressure.
enjoy stylish goals, though. I enjoy stylish goals more than good goals. I think. Oh, good headbutt there! Fantastic play. I don't know if that was. I don't know if he planned that, but it looked cool. It looked really, really cool. So, I mean, that was fantastic.
Oh, that was a lucky bounce there, but Strem is outmaneuvering the player. Well, that is the game.
That is more or less the game, and this is the second round of the game, so Kangaroos will win this one, as we kind of expected. But we have seen some good plays here and there. We have seen some really, really interesting reactions here and there. So it's going well. I really hope that this is turned off now, because I don't actually know how to turn it off. Stream. So. I think it's safe to turn this back on.
What are we doing now then? So
we are doing. This is, of course, for anyone that's wondering, this is the third round. This was the end of the third round of the North American Cup. We missed the first round. We had a little bit of the second round here. So, the third round will go up in a little bit. I think we are waiting on one of the teams. Let's see. This is Kangaroos versus Animal Instinct. Over pretty quickly. It's Synapse versus Ignite. Let's see. We have Synapse versus Worst. So it's probably gonna be Kangaroos versus Synapse. Synapse, if I remember correctly, they did pretty well last time, so this is probably gonna be one of the more balanced matches of the whole sort of game.
That wasn't even close.
So,
You guys wanna play some baseball?
I love baseball.
Hey, I like
just turn myself off.
Oh, I don't have arena chassis.
Holy crap, I just bounced that off the wall.
You are now self-muted.
What was that? Oh, I think I'm
doesn't
joining my map.
okay, I'm back.
Hello, welcome back. I think we're gonna be seeing Synapse versus Kangaroos. I'm not too sure,
Okay.
but in any case, we'll be seeing the final game.
Malarian, can you interview me? I wanna have a post-match interview.
Oh god, okay, yeah, we'll interview.
I've never had one. Poonanners would never give me one because he fucking hates me. So
That's not what I heard, dude. I heard you refused to give an interview.
that's not true. I give interviews to Malarian only.
I heard his team
I
refused
think
to
Shinny-
allow
Dude,
him to
he's
have
trying
an
to fucking interview
Yes.
me, dude.
Finny, come over here, we'll have a double interview.
Okay. I don't know if they can hear me in the game though.
Okay, it's gonna. I'll relay what you say. Okay, Kjol. So how do you feel about that?
I think we played really well. I think we definitely put our best out there on the field, and I think it was absolute bullshit that we didn't win by a landslide because they were lagging like fucking crazy, dude, and it wasn't even fair. I tell you what, if we had played them on land, totally different story, man. None of that shit that they pulled off, they could have pulled off on land. Let me tell you that, dude. For a fact, all right.
Okay.
Animal Instinct, best team out there on the field today.
Now, I'll just real quick say if that was the best on your field, I think you need to practice a little bit more.
I wish it was free like that.
But
No, that's definitely not true.
it's definitely not true. Okay, I stand corrected.
But thank you, though.
You're welcome. You're welcome. My wonderful co-caster Finity, who isn't
fucking
here,
shit, mate.
said you're playing a little bit too aggressively. Do
Yes.
you kind of agree?
No, we
They're
think that there's
underestimating
no-
Kangorilla's
you cannot be
pressure
too
a
aggressive
lot.
Is basically our team philosophy. So even if that means all three of us triple commit, beautiful all the way down the field, then that's what we're gonna do, all right? But we're gonna play aggressive every time we get out there. We don't want to look like pansies on the field, and that's just how we play, man. People
So
do
you're saying that you
Suddenly
did not
very
play your
aggressive.
game that match because you looked like a bunch of pants.
I need to get in on this
No,
conversation.
We definitely played our game. We got out there, and I appreciate the positive criticism from you, Silver.
I mean, I think there are things to be worked on, but I think you did play a game. That was okay.
That's right. I think we did. I think we did play a game. Yes.
You did play a game. No, that was fun to watch, and you did have some really cool like moments here and there.
Yeah, dude.
So
Keep
that
an
was-
eye out for us.
that was
Animal
pretty
Instinct 2019 season
Instinct.
3 champs. All right.
AKA Super
Keep an eye
Thought.
out.
Super,
Never.
what?
Super Thought. That's our alternate team.
Oh.
name.
Of
we
course.
don't use
I would be
ever.
very happy if you don't have that, because then I have to say that on stream all the time, and that would be a little bit of a weird one.
Well, you know what? To all your Twitch viewers, make sure to go to this guy's channel, twitch.tv/sealabag, and like and subscribe for more content. All right. Thanks.
I wish I could hear what they were saying.
Oh yeah, finish.
Hey, there's an air brake button, right?
No.
Oh. Well. Yeah, but we'll probably be you guys are probably going up against Synapse, so we'll probably be following along with that for the last round. Broken. That's fine. Hey, Jin, what's up?
Nothing much.
I think Sealable crashed.
Nah,
oh,
no,
there we
just
go.
staying really still.
So yeah, we'll probably be following you to the end here. It's probably Synapse. They aren't done yet, so I can't really say. But that seems to be the most likely one. So when that comes around, here. So I'll just put this off so I can talk with you again. There we go. There we go. And oh god.
Where's QL Young?
So, yeah, I think they said it quite well themselves. They play as aggressively as possible. You can't be too aggressive.
Nope.
They did show that.
Can you hear me in game?
I don't think I can.
Hello, hello, hello.
No, I can't.
He didn't bring it.
No?
You don't
Okay,
play
never
the
mind.
game. But that doesn't matter. We can hear you on stream, and that's the only thing that matters. Go. So.
Yeah,
Next round here. I don't know if the ESL website's still a little bit weird, but if it isn't,
That's the best way to ensure that the
then we should be able to see. It is still being a little bit weird. Probably Synapse versus Kangarooless. Not too sure. Not too sure if they're done yet. I don't know. Nada, do you know if it's still kind of weird, or is it okay now?
Hi, Kennedy.
No. Oh. Oh. Do you know this, Nada? Are you here, Nada? Are you even here anymore? Don't know if Nada's here.
How's fun? Yeah, good times. Good times are having.
Okie dokie.
All teams are the only teams that have fun playing against each other.
Okay. I'll just reading
I agree
along on
with-
this server.
Did you read General?
Yeah,
What Tutu said, yeah.
that is true. That is true.
It
But,
is.
you know.
It's something that is quite distracting. So I try. It's the same thing when you're playing, though. When you are about to continue playing the game, you do not start having a conversation in the tunnel of what you're going to have about dinner tonight or something else entirely. You think about the next move. You just have to. So. I think that's why I'm probably decent at casting, because I don't get too carried away with something I'm already talking about.
Oh yeah, that is true. And yeah, casting is weird, guys. It's really weird. Yo, manly cupcake.
Cupcake.
Okay.
I need.
That is Geku. Okay. But yeah, I don't know who will be casting next. I have no idea what's happening. But if someone does have an idea what's happening, please tell me. If not, that is fine. So, let's see if Nada has responded. Nada has not responded. I am very disappointed. Whew.
Well, Nada is currently the only hope that we have right now.
It's the what did Jesse call the queen, the community queen?
Community queen, yes,
Yeah.
she is.
And he called me. I don't. Oh. I have opinions and I don't want to share them. Not of nada. That's not it. That's not what I'm saying. Oh shit! Everything's going wrong. I'm hitting my table.
So, are we gonna follow Kangorillas?
Probably, yeah. Let's see it to the end. Just follow Kangaroos for a little bit.
Yeah. So
Because
a lot of what I see is they're all man marking all the time, most of the time.
They are. For
and
people
it's
that don't
either-
know.
Okay, no, you continue.
No, for people that don't know, could you explain what man marking means?
Well, man marking is when you have your teammates spread apart and the opposing team sends each individual player to the opposing team's player. So it's like for one person, you'll have one person pressuring that one person. So the person with the disc either has to clear it or hope that their teammate gets ahead or brawls and punches the other guy out and again is open for a pass. So a lot of it is very it's very risky and it's different to how the majority of EU play most of the time.
It is. It is quite different. We do see the Backlash used to do it up. Ouroboros, as they're called now, they do it quite a bit, and that's what kind of gets people in a sort of weird position with that. Oh, party leave. Setting up. So they are basically the only people in Europe that does it. So it's kind of weird to play against them. I've heard, but it is quite a good strategy, and I think I've seen some more people here and there sort of start to use it a little bit, sort of dipping their toes. But I'm not too sure. It is quite an interesting strategy. A little bit risky. Okay, so...
So we're still waiting on our match.
We are still waiting on our match. Still waiting on our match. So now is actually the opportunity to have random conversations about nothing. Looks like round 3 is more or less done. Synapse did win versus Ignite 2-1. Looks like Temp Team Worst forfeited out of the... So, we might be going in our next match in a little bit, I hope so.
Out of Kangorillas, who do you think would be the MVP? And out of Animal Instinct, who would you say would be the MVP?
Well, out of Animal Instinct, I think I saw Speedy V do a lot of different things and a lot of setups and a lot of just solid play. And I think he got a goal in that too. So that's always good. I think from Kangorillas, it's difficult to say.
They all played very, like, each player on Kangorillas played pretty solidly. Strembitsky did stand out a little bit with the brawling, for me. What do you think?
I mean, Strembitsky, Loveridge, Silverback all did really well. I think Strembitsky and Silverback are doing really. It's kind of the it's kind of the gravity situation in that you see Affen and Boop and think, oh, why is Viatrix there? Well, Viatrix there because he's a really good support player, because he's really fantastic at setting up, and as we saw today, fantastic at everything else apparently. So I think that's the thing with Loveridge, is that he doesn't, if I remember correctly, and I might be completely wrong here, but he seems to be sort of in the back, not a star player, but he's really good at just
player. He's a good connective player.
Yeah. Good support person.
we will see in our next games. I just need to go back on, so give me a minute.
Yeah, we haven't been invited yet. Oh, we are in here. Okay. So yeah, there still is a little bit of time. But here, yeah, but well, when there's a little bit of time.
What level am I? Hey, what level am I?
Cup's over. Everybody played.
I'll tell you, you are level.
And a team forfeit. Oh, cup's over.
5, 5, 5,
Not
5.
much of that. No, you must be getting good.
5.
Wait.
Where's the character? Where's the character?
You are no
Are you guys done or what?
We're playing Synapse next.
Yeah, you're playing Synapse, right?
Yeah.
Okay, look, QL said that like cup's over, but I think you still need to play Synapse.
Beautiful.
But I'm not too sure. I think yeah, it makes sense for you to play Synapse. You need that for a little bit.
Energy barrier.
So we'll just get that set up.
You are now self-muted. You are no longer muted.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for an invite, and in the mean, joined a lobby, and I've met Lone Gecko, and he's just staring at me because he thinks I'm talking, but I'm not. Well, not to him.
No, like in the game.
Come on, Long Gecko. Come on. Okay. Well, I'm not too sure what's happening. People are saying differing things to me. So I'll just real quick figure that out. And while we wait, because I think we've
You are
been
now self-muted.
waiting for a pretty long time, I'll just switch us over to the
That's cool.
BRB.
Oh.
So we will be right back, ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
just co-casting.
In just a minute.
Fighting.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to, unfortunately, what is gonna be our send-off here. I don't think we got to get an invite before they started. We haven't really heard back from them, so we're probably just gonna send off here because it's the last round. We're probably not gonna get in the game mid-game unless we get an invite like now. It's not gonna be there.
Oh, it's in the combat.
So.
No.
I think that is about it. I am mute, that's cool. So,
Well, even though it was brief, thank you for having me.
it was fun, it was good. So, I think that is about it. Where can people find you?
Where can people find me? Well, they can find me on my stream, and I'll just give you the link here. That is my stream, and I don't know if I will be casting any games in soon, maybe some fun cups, but now I do have an established team of myself. I will be playing the cups.
Okay, I just got a thing from Cheatable back here. Yeah, they are about to do game 2.
Oh,
Friends
okay.
aren't working. It's not working, unfortunately, but I think we'll just send it off here. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, alright then.
There we go. So yeah, it is over at twitch.tv/infinity_VR, where you can find her and you can find me here every weekend, I think, more or less. And if there are cups, I'll stream them. So please go sign up for the combat cups because that is fun. And go sign up for the arena cups because that is fun, even though there are not that many players for the North American cups. Sign up anyways. It's still a lot of fun. So
It's fun.
it is very fun. So please go sign up and please come back next week. Same time, same place, more or less. And have a good night.
Good night.
There we go.